Hello and welcome to Amethyst Style Crafting. My name is Jane Allmark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today we are looking at Petal Park and Covered in Sunshine. As you know, Covered in Sunshine is one of my favourite sentiments. There's just, each one of them is lovely. And the one we're using today is May the Road Ahead of You Be Brighter Than the One Behind, lined with wildflowers and covered in sunshine. I just love that. So I have taken it on, oops, catching myself. I've taken it on Evening Evergreen. So we're going to do a back of Evening Evergreen, 1/4 of an inch matte on there. This is going to go in on the centre like that. Okay, so we are going to use this Petal Park but slightly differently because I don't want to do it uniform. I just want to have it just quite sort of pretty, and I'm not doing two-step. I'm just using these ones because these are, I like the two-step, but I like to do them separately as well. So this one works really well. But what I'm doing is, you can see that there's, and I was saying last time about turning round and probably just cutting this piece, because as you can see it does dangle a bit, and I want to, on this, just use one part of it. So I'm just going to take one part of it like that, and I'm not going to bother about the other part because I don't want that to get inked up. So I'm literally just sort of putting it out of the way, I think, and I think it'll work. I know it's dangling a bit. It's making me more certain that I'm going to actually snip it, because I think it will work easier if it's snipped in two. So I need my Evening Evergreen, which is down here. So I'm just going to take this, and I want to put, oh, I can get it open. So I want to take, you'll have to excuse the shadows, the light is just getting a bit, it's just coming into evening, so I thought, right, I've been doing some bits and pieces out in the garden. So I just need to get that in to make sure that it is covered nicely, which I think it is, hopefully. And I'm just going to put this down in on the bottom like you know what, I've actually done, I did this before. It's very easy to actually get it the wrong way round, and I'm thinking that's inked it up too much. So be aware that because the definition on this, it's quite a tiny amount. It's very easy to literally just put it the wrong way round. Now this might be because the light is going, so my eyes were turning round and doing it, but I've actually put it on the wrong way round. So we need to take this off and we need to put it on the right way round like that. Just take that little bit of green off. So we can do that now, and you should see that it will stamp up a lot better now. Little tap. Like that. Now I want to do these just sort of down at the bottom. Like that. Oh, I've got a bit at the top. Doesn't matter because the other bit's going to come in. So I'm just literally putting these in down on the bottom. And as I say, don't worry about that line in there because the oh yes, we'll get two in on here. The sentiment is going to go on there nicely, so we should get one in on here like that. I should get two down in on here. Oof. Will I get two in on there? Yes, I'm just going to have to rotate it just slightly, I think. So I want to try and get that in. Maybe bring it down just a little bit. It's going to go like that. Okay, so you can see we've got it all the way around the outside rather than having it uniform. we've got that. Now, while I've got that out, I'm going to do some of the leaves. Now, easy way of making sure that we just get the leaves on there. Let me just take this one out. As I say, I am going to cut these because they are just too small along here. They will move about too much. And if I cut them, I can then put them, I think I will get more use out of them. So that's what I'm going to do, but I'm not going to do it just now because I always have to think about things like that first. So we now want to take some of these leaves and let's find the solid leaf. It is that one here. So we have a little leaf on its own, which is there. Still got that. And I need to, I've taken a piece like this, so if I take it down at the bottom, I know that I'm going to get quite a bit of the leaves in on there. Okay, so I need to make sure that I'm stamping this little leaf down in on the bottom at the right sort of angle like that, so that I know that it goes in the punch, and I can then just take it along on the bottom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm hoping that that will probably be okay. Let's have a little look and see if I can get them all in. I think I should be able to. So 1, 2, 3, flying around. I'm going to have to pick some up off the floor, I think. 4, 5, 6. The last one is 7. So you can see by doing it, yes, I could have cut it even smaller, but it means that I've got very little waste apart from that little bit at the top, which is sort of confettied a bit. I'm just going to, excuse my head going down because some of them flew straight onto the floor. So I'm going to pick those ones up because you can guarantee that they will be ones that I will need. So I should have 7. Let's count and see if we've got 7 or if I've still got some dotting about on the floor. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fine. So let's take these other little scrappy pieces off. As I say, if I cut it perfectly, I wouldn't have had any waste at all. But I didn't really calculate it at all, but you can see you can get quite a lot of leaves out without wasting anything, which is good. So that's all our evening evergreen. Now we're going to do some flowers. So the flowers, I've got a long strip here like this. And I've got 3 colours, so I've got Gorgeous Grape, I've got Orchid Oasis, and I've got Melon Mambo. They've all got slightly bluey hues to them, which I think will work perfectly. So I need to take the flowers onto a block, and I like filling up quite a lot of flowers. So with this one, even if I have too many, I can always save some for later. So again, I'm going to take this really nice fill-in part, and I'm not doing it as a 2-step because I actually like it without it being a 2-step. So I'm going to take this one like this. It's the purple one. Oh, you see, I love those colours. So that's one. I'm going to punch as I go because then I can trim my paper up. So I can take that in on there. So those are those ones. Let's put them in a pile there. So what are we going to have as our next colour? think we're going to have the Orchid Oasis, which is a bluey purple, if you see. Sounds odd, doesn't it? But it is. And when you see it stamped, you'll see it's got quite a nice blue hue. I'm going to take this down at the bottom here. You see, it is blue, definitely blue, but it has got a slightly purpley tinge to it. So it works very well with the Gorgeous Grape. And then I like to do flowers that are got some nice colour tones in them. And yes, you can do your pinks and your reds, but I like to do ones that are a little bit different. I'm hoping to get 2 out of here, you see. So I'm going to take this one, which is the Melon Mambo. And oops, let's help if I stamp it. I haven't stamped that bit on there. It's better. Let's put that down on there. So that's my Melon Mambo. And I might not, we'll see if I've got enough to do another one in there. That's those ones. So that's the Melon Mambo. You can see how punches are just so easy to use. I do love them. They are just my absolute favourite. And I'm hoping, pretty sure I will be able to get another. And I think I'm going to take the purple, the Gorgeous Grape. And we'll have another Gorgeous Grape. With a bit of luck, if I can fit it in, I think I can. If I can, it's going to go in on here. Yes, I can. So I got 4 out of that paper, which is good. And as I say, what we don't use, I can put in the case and then it's ready to use another time if needs be. And you can see it has coloured it a bit, but it doesn't really matter. It makes absolutely no difference. You just have to make sure that you've cleaned it enough that you haven't got colour that'll come out next time. And that sometimes happens, but it's not too bad. Okay, so let's take we've got our base here. We've got our, what have I done with here? It is. Okay, so we've got this, which is going to go in on here. I think I need a new blade on there. I cut it the other way. It's just, we'll turn it up that way. Then it won't show quite as much. Okay, so we want this to come in on the centre like that. And then we can put our flowers and things around. So we liked our purples. We've got 2 lots of purple. Oops, I haven't stamped. I was going to say I thought we had 2 lots and I haven't punched one out. So let's just punch this out nicely. There we go. So then we can put some of these dotted about. So we should have 2 of the large purples. I'm going to take one in the corner there, one in the corner there. Maybe the blue over there and the red down on there. And then we can fill it up a bit with the other flowers. So let's take, got a purple there. We've got a purple there. So I'm doing them, alternating them. We'll have the red on this one. And we'll have the blue on this one. So you can see that we've got different colours coming in. Now I'm going to put all of these up with dimensionals. I probably won't do that now. I'm going to put that in the centre. And then that one can go in down on that side, I think. this one can come in down on that side, and then this one is the blue, which can come in on that side. Then we've got our little leaves, and I will probably put the leaves sort of down in on here, just sort of dotted about. And I'm going to put these all up with dimensionals, which you will see in the front cover, but it just gives you the idea of how you can build it up really beautifully with all your leaves and things tucked in, which is what I'm going to do. And you've then got all of that coming through, lots of dimension in there, and I think it makes it look really pretty. I might actually put some twinklies in the center of it to just sort of pop it up a bit, but you can see how you can build it up. I'll leave you to you know, to work on it and play with it if you got it, but you can see how you can take this lovely set with the punch and really bring it to life and make a totally different sort of card with it. So hope you enjoyed that. As always, please stay safe and well, please be kind, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye bye.